Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. So anyways, if you remember, last time we are on the romance route and we said no, or we said yes to Kurata, which, not my favorite, but it's okay. So now we're gonna go say no. And I actually am quite enjoying this route because I think it's kind of going to show him his feelings towards Nozomi, aka Karua. I think that's kind of what it's going for. Because he's an anime boy, right? He's very dense. Alright, sorry, Kurata. I mean, literally all we did was watch movies. You can't learn, like, really? You can't even talk during a movie. I'm sorry, Kurata. I just don't feel the same. I see. But I hope we can be friends. Huh? Stop. Huh? I know you agonized to come to this answer. So I already know you don't hate me, okay? And besides, if I keep talking to you, I'm going to cry. Well, I'm the scion of the Osuzukis. I can take it. But if I were anyone else, I don't know if I could. I see. Huh? God, you're slow. You were supposed to laugh. I'm sorry. I'm going to get going. But let me make one thing perfectly clear. If you dare say some cliche fake nice platitudes to make yourself feel less guilty. Like, thanks for everything, or I had so much fun. All right. Can we get our insulty Kurata back? Because I'm going to be the shame of the Osuzukis for generations for getting rejected. Oh, fancy meeting you here. You're the worst liar I've ever seen. You want to know what happened? Well, you see me all by myself, right? I guess so. You did great, girl. You didn't do anything. Kurata, are you hungry? Huh? You must be, right? Come with me for a sec. Oh, that looks delicious. Detox.
ほら、言うでしょ？心身一如って。心と体は表裏一体。疲れた心のデトックスのためにも辛いものをたくさん食べて汗をかくの。言ってることはわかるけど。
I have a feeling Kyoshika's is not gonna be much better. She's just gonna be like bringing us manga and stuff. We're just gonna be reading manga together.
にしても辛いわね。あたい汗をかくどころか火を吹いちゃいそうだわ。私もよ。マスクの中なんて汗でとんでもないことになってるわ。いいじゃない。汗と一緒に悪いものがたくさん出てるはずよ。でも汗をそのままにしておくのはお肌に良くないわ。一度マスクを取ったら取れるわけないじゃない。
Oh, I don't want to see her cry.
一気に辛いのを食べたからかしら。あたいちょっと鼻を摘みに行ってくるわね。
I don't want to see her cry.
バカ、辛すぎよ。
Oh.
バカ。
I didn't want to see her cry. Let's just be clear. Right. On to girl number 2, Kyoshika.
総員起床時間だよ。
My doorbell rings as always, and there's Kurata, just like usual. It's not your turn anymore, girl. I'll never get to experience that again. The Kurata chapter had closed. I chose to close it. I chose not to choose Kurata. I don't regret it. I was just being true to my feelings. If doing what my heart wanted to do was the right choice, then I made the right choice. I can be proud of myself. But there was a dark sensation swirling around in my chest. Maybe I felt apologetic, guilty, or remorseful. It felt like a sense of mourning for a lost love. Am I stupid? Lost to love? Why am I acting like a victim? Maybe I'll just get up and go to the cafeteria. I caught a glimpse of the projector Kurata had left in my room. Keep it. Keep it. I watched another movie on my own. It was one I'd already seen with Kurata. No, it's done. It made me think about my time with her, just watching movies. Kurata smiled during this scene. Kurata sniffled during this scene. Kurata clicked her tongue together in this scene. Kurata tilted her head to... Okay, I get it. Okay, I get it. You're fine. It's done. Move on. Your true love is Nozomi anyway, so let's not even pretend.
総員気象野蛮下劣
Today was a multiple of 5, but I wasn't going to be having a meeting with Moko. She showed up to my room last night and politely let me know. The reason? There was no ongoing romance for us to discuss. Fair enough. Basically, I didn't have any real plans for the day. I decided to go to the cafeteria to feed myself. When? Oh. It suddenly bumped into Kurata. Are you doing okay? Ew, you're such a virgin. Thank you. Give me back my insulting, Kurata. She's funny. What do you mean? I was happy to see her usual self. Of course, she's probably trying to act that way out of consideration for my feelings, but still. What about you? What do you mean? Have you been good? You're not binge eating over me, are you? I'm asking you if you're going to be able to be normal about this. I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel anything. But I guess somehow. I'm just gonna take it one day at a time. That answer pisses me off in its own special way, honestly. What did you want? I was going to give you some encouragement if you seemed like you were going through worse than I was. I was going to tell you not to worry about me. And to just keep going and give your time with Kyoshika a fair shot. I'm not doing this for Kyoshika, obviously. I'd be embarrassed if I ever liked you if you're the kind of idiot that would make her deal with your baggage. But I guess I didn't need to worry about that. I'm going to miss you. I'm sorry. Stop apologizing. That just makes you more of a gross virgin. Anyway, you're going to eat, right? I'll join you. As a friend, of course. The Kyoshika chapter would begin tomorrow. I love how it's like blatantly like, the Kyoshika chapter is tomorrow. I guess I should have went a little longer. Oh well. Let's see. Kyoshika, if you mix it up just a little bit and don't do the same activity every single day, you're already steps above Kurata. The Kyoshika chapter begins today. Kyoshika would be making her move from now until day 75. 25 days isn't very long. That's what I thought at first, but now I realize it's not about the length of time. I wasn't fated for Kurata, but I feel like I got something so important out of our short period of time. Wherever the chips may fall, I'm sure I'll get to enjoy valuable time with Kyoshika too. I couldn't quite find my footing with Kurata at times, but I'm going to learn from that experience and completely immerse myself in meeting Kyoshika where she's at. Kinda unfair, this order. I steeled myself with this firm reminder. Ooh! Look at that swimsuit. Well, I thought I was steeled until... Great! Kyoshika had asked me out to the leisure lounge and suddenly was in an unexpected situation. What's going on here? Well, I do have one request. Could you help me apply my sunscreen? UV rays are a maiden's greatest nemesis. But we're indoors. Oh, you're right. I really messed this one up.
Huh?
With that out of the way. Choo! Oh my, I'm feeling rather cold now.
Oh.
You haven't even been in the pool yet.
Huh?
That's right. My body's cold even without going in the water. She's doing all the manga tricks. Will wonders never cease? It's not that weird.
Oh.
Maybe we should switch gears and get you in some warm clothes. No, my plans will be ruined. Your plans? I mean my plans for a pool tournament. I think she's losing it.
Huh?
Anyway, I was hoping you'd lend me something to wear, Sir Takumi. Huh? But don't you have your own clothes? Oh my god. Achoo! I might be overcome with hypothermia any second now. I sorely wish I had a nice jacket to keep me warm, like the one you have on. Oh, I get it. For whatever reason, it seems like if I didn't give her my jacket, we were going to end up doing this for a while. I gave up and handed it to her. Huzzah! Now I can do that thing.
Oh.
What thing? Oh, I'm just talking to myself. More importantly, thank you for being such a gentleman. Oh, look at her.
どうって。
萌えでござるか？
どうだろうな。
She's pulling out all her manga tricks. I mean, it was pretty cute. You can have this back then. Are you sure? Aren't you cold? Actually, I was never cold to begin with. I just thought maybe you'd be into that kind of thing. Bringing you to the pool, asking you to put sunscreen on me, all of it. I suggested it because I thought you'd like it, Sir Takumi. What kind of guy do you take me for? How could everything go so catastrophically wrong? It always works in manga. You were supposed to get a massive nosebleed from sheer excitement. Have you ever dated anyone before, Kyoshika? I'm ashamed to admit it, but no. You're the first man I've ever vied for. The way you put it leaves me with some questions, but... More importantly, I understood something now. Without any practical experience, Kyoshika had turned to romance manga for advice. In the end, all it did was confuse me and make the whole thing feel disappointing. And that's how we got here.
Oh.
I might not know what I'm talking about, but it might be a little earlier in the relationship for this kind of date. How do I put this? Shouldn't we start by just getting to know each other? Getting to know each other? Of course, I'm sure I've seen that in manga too. Just forget about manga for a second. We decided to take another crack at it tomorrow. The romance between me and Kyoshika was off to a slow start. I mean, she tried to go for the spicy start. Just saying. The Kyoshika chapter really begins today. I decided yesterday didn't count. Starting today, Kyoshika and I would bare our feelings and spend time together, just like in the movies. Maybe that was laying it on a little thick, but...
はーい、今日は拙者のモーニングルーチンを紹介するよ。まず拙者が起きて一番にするのは聖十文字塔のチェック。前にうっかり使いっぱなしにして眠ったら錆びかけてしまったので、これは欠かせないでござる。どれどれ、今日の聖十文字塔の調子は今日もいいテカリ具合でござるな。そして次に拙者がするのは
Wait, why are you telling me this? Kyoshika invited me to her room first thing in the morning and launched straight into whatever this was. You said it yourself yesterday, Sir Takumi. We need to get to know each other better. I asked Lady Kurata what I should do. And she told me that showing you my morning routine would be the best way to do that. I see. I understood how we got here. It made sense, but it was all wrong from top to bottom. Clearly, I'd have to take the lead here. This is cool and all, but we should really get to the core of what makes you who you are. Why don't you tell me about your past, for example? What was life like for you before you went to second to last defense academy? I suppose that approach would work for getting to know each other too. I think this is the more normal way, actually. Before now, I was training in martial arts with my master in a forest deep inside the complex. Your master? Yes, my grandfather. He was a parental figure to me, but also a truly strange person. He did everything in his power to avoid contact with the world and dedicated himself solely to training his body and mind. I was training so that I could accompany him in his pursuit. What kind of training did you do? Oh, the usual. Firing off 10,000 daily punches, breathing really hard into gourds until they exploded. That's the usual? But somehow it all added up. Her somewhat off-kilter nature and fundamentally naive personality must have been a result of her life of training. I had so much fun training every day. I looked forward to facing each challenge and improving my abilities day by day. But such a life is not without its problems. As inevitable, after being with a master who so despises everyday existence, I was raised utterly ignorant of the ways of the world. I've managed to overcome that now, but I'm so ashamed of just how clueless I used to be. Honestly, she's pretty clueless even now. But if even Kyoshika is ashamed of how clueless to the real world she used to be, I shudder to imagine how bad it was. Anyways, I was so naive. For example, the first time I heard the word titular, I was completely appalled by its filthiness. And the word cock reminded me of another word, so I assumed it meant something dirty. You can only imagine when I thought of the word pussyfooting. You think everything's dirty, don't you? My master realized I was in trouble, so we started going down to the village to buy me manga. Ever since, I've learned about the world through manga. Honestly, to me, manga is the Bible that guides me through life. I see. So that's why you're so influenced by manga. I'd never spoken to people my age until I got here, but thanks to manga, making small talk was simple. I'm totally fine. Thank goodness for manga. Kyoshika had never interacted with people her own age before she got here. She smiled about it like it was nothing to worry about. Or maybe like she didn't know it was something to worry about. But to me, there was something sad about that overly innocent grin. That is kind of sad. Aw. Look, they're actually doing more than just watching movies. Already a step up.
1、2、3、4。
声が小さい。
はい。
1、2、3、4。
1、2、3、4。
I'm exhausted. Same, but we haven't had any fights recently, so it feels good to work up a sweat. And I'm glad I invited you to join me. Why are we working up a good sweat anyways, you ask? Huh? Training? Why? I wanted you to see the good in me, so I thought we should train together. Each swing of the sword reveals the way of life of the wielder. What better way to get to know me? Besides, if the date doubles as a training session, we'll be killing 2 birds with 1 stone. That's why. I wasn't able to discern how she lived life from the swing of her sword, but this was definitely the most comfortable I've felt with Kyoshika in our time together so far. At the very least, it was a big step up from the last 2 days. You're so right. Huh? Who are you talking to? Oh, apologies. The Holy Jumanji sword told me idea was a good one. You can't hear her, can you? I think you're the only one who can, Kyoshika. Do you really hear a voice coming out of that sword anyway? naturally. The Holy Jumanji Sword is my friend. I was pretty sure Kyoshika wasn't running a long con, pretending she could hear her sword. But that didn't mean I completely believed her either. Would you mind telling me a bit more about her? The Holy Jumanji Sword, I mean. Like, maybe about your relationship or why you can hear her? Not a problem. But where to begin? Is it a long story? It might be a little long, but certainly shorter than 100 chapters. Damn you. I sure hope so. I'll try to make it short. The Holy Jumanji Sword and I have been together as long as I can remember. But I couldn't always hear her voice. She started speaking to me about 3 years ago. It was shortly after my master passed away. Oh, frigid hell, that's sad. Huh? Passed away, your master, your grandpa, he's... Yes, he is well and truly dead. But there is no need to mourn. After all, he was over 100 years old when he passed. I felt admiration more than I did sorrow after his death. Right. But even if I wasn't sad, I was lonely. I chose to continue my training even after his death, but doing everything on my own was terribly, terribly lonely. It was around then that the Holy Jumanji Sword began to speak to me. It was really sad. She said, "Kyoshika, you're not alone. I'm here with you." After that, so long as I did it with the Holy Jumanji Sword, I could do training that I struggled with before. And that's essentially the story of how she started talking to me. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring any painful memories up. Oh, it's nothing. Don't even mention it. I'm not really holding on to any sad memories now. Besides, every protagonist needs a little tragedy in their backstory to give them depth. I see. I thought Kyoshika talking to her sword was kind of cringe, but everyone has a backstory. I'll consider this a lesson in not making snap judgments. But it's so strange. What is? The Holy Jumanji Sword is always positive when it comes to me. But she doesn't seem to think very highly of you, Sir Takumi. What? Yesterday she told me, "You need to ditch this unkissable virgin loser." Still, this was kind of nice. Talking about memories after working up a sweat during training. Would you mind if we did this again tomorrow? No, not at all. And so my new routine for the Kyoshika chapter was set. Do we really give off virgin vibes that badly?
So?
Never mind. They're just training together. But you know what? It's probably better than a movie, honestly. Especially considering what circumstance they're in. You're a quick learner, Sir Takumi. You improve with every bit of feedback, so I end up commenting on everything. No way, I'm struggling just to keep up. By the way, there's something I've been meaning to ask. Why so formal about it? Fire away. Do you have a favorite manga? Huh? Is that it? It is of great importance to me. You hear all the time about couples who get together but fall apart because they have different values, right? What if I end up with you and we meet a disastrous end because of our manga preferences? The idea terrifies me. I've never heard of a couple breaking up over taste in manga, but... well, maybe anything is possible in this world. I like the usual stuff. Whatever's trending is usually interesting to me, so I guess I like the popular ones. Boring. I always read the ones everyone was reading as a kid, too. Then you must have read that one, too. Which one? The famous one with the boy with the tail collects the 7 mysterious balls. Oh, totally. But why didn't you just say the title? You wouldn't forget something like that. Copyright. I like it so much that I dare not mention its name. I fear I might sully its great name if I do. Okay. She's got that super fan mentality. Back on topic. I liked it pretty well myself. Whew, that's a relief. If you were a hater, we would have butted heads for sure. Now I can be at ease as we come together as one. No, I should say that because I'm fated to be with you, it's inevitable that our tastes would be in sync. Okay.
Oh.
Does anyone even hate that manga? Me.
Huh?
Well, I hate it after a certain point. I do indeed. Frankly, the Holy Jumanji Sword hates all shonen manga, the greats included. She says that erotic, grotesque underground stuff where anything goes is superior. Such posturing. I wish she'd be more honest with herself.
Oh.
I guess not even imaginary friends agree with you on everything. What? I told you, you can't say stuff like that. What'd she say? Well, she said you have bad taste in manga and bad taste in men. Oh, are you angry? Should I not have told you? No, I'm not mad. I just think maybe you should pawn that hunk of junk. I knew you were mad.
そうい
どうもお久しぶりねスミノッチ
Me boo.
スミノッチ。
キョシカちゃんとの恋愛エンジョイしちゃってる
Today is a multiple of 5, which means it's a meeting day with Moko. I am, but honestly it doesn't really feel like a fling. It's more like an extended friendship. Even more than it did with Kodata. And it kind of feels like it might just stay that way. I see.
も
What do you mean by that? Takumi too. I'm not saying I've noticed a change in you that you yourself haven't picked up on yet. But you know what they say. Love finds you when you least expect it. I recommend you never ever forget this little thing from generations past. So you won't be surprised when you fall head first in love. Sure, but I don't think I'll be needing it.
そう
1!2!
1、2
いいよ今の隅の殿輝いてるよ
ありがとうございます。
1!2!3!4!
1、2、3、4
That was a fine workout. I'm starting to get used to this routine. Yesterday I was itching to get some exercise. Oh, that's wonderful. Hey, you mustn't say something so foul. What'd she say? Well, apologies, I dare not utter such filth. Ugh. What kind of filth would make Kyoshika hesitate? Why does the Holy Jumanji Sword hate me so much anyway? I have asked, but she will not tell. But she's held a grudge against you ever since the start of this game. I believe she might think that you're not worthy of being my destined love, Sir Takumi. I see now. That definitely makes sense. From the sword's point of view, the girl she's been with for years and years is suddenly claiming she's destined to be with some guy who showed up out of nowhere. I can see why she wouldn't be amused. But I'm not amused either. Why is she assuming I'm not good enough for Kyoshika? I wish she'd at least get to know me first before judging. Wait. Why do I want a sword's validation? I don't care what the Holy Jumanji Sword has to say about how unworthy I am. But you know what they say. Love finds you when you least expect it. Huck, Sir Takumi, are you alive? Oh, sorry, I was just thinking. Oh, about me? Well... Oh my! I feel so very delighted. Maybe I already have feelings for Kyoshika. No, there's no way. You love Nozomi.
総員
It's already been 6 days since the Kyoshika chapter began. It's going to last until day 75, so there's still around 20 days left. There's no rush to figure anything out. No one was pressuring me, but I felt the need to reassure myself. Oh, I'm just gonna skip the battles, so... It's such a 180 from this romance game, I'm almost dizzy. Yeah, kinda. Everyone's here? Let's get this show on the road. I'm going to take out my resentment over you being so clueless about women on these invaders. Don't make that face. I'm obviously kidding. Come on, let's go. Alright, we will be back. Alright, we are back. We managed to cinch another victory in today's battle. It was already late by the time everything was said and done. We decided to rest early, bringing an end to our 57th day at the Last Defense Academy.
Soin! 起床時間だよ最終ボ
I was in the middle of heading to the gym to keep up my new routine. Izumi! Oh, Takumi, good morning.
Oh.
Hey, morning. Why do you seem so nervous? You just startled me is all. And more honestly, there was a small part of me that wanted to hide the fact I was going to meet Kyoshika. How's your whole quest for romance going? It's all everyone's been talking about. You're with Kyoshika now, right? How do I put this? I guess it's all still kind of a mess. The way you put it makes you sound like you don't expect that to change. I have no idea, honestly. Oh, I'm sorry. That was so nosy of me. I shouldn't pry. Your business is private. Yeah. Well, good luck. I'm rooting for you. We all are. Thanks. Ouch. She then vanished. Her casual well wishes coming off like a hollow lip service. It's because you love her. Gee. Oh, she saw it.
あれなんだかマガドリいつものキレがなくないか
そんなことはないでござる。キレがないように見えるのは自分にキレがないからでござろう。
その論法ずるくないか
つべこべ言わない。1、2、3、4
1、2、3、4
May I ask you something impolite? What is it? Takumi?
Huh?
Do you like Lady Nozomi? Oh! I knew it! Your reaction betrays you! No, you just surprised me! You were surprised because I'm correct, weren't you? I'm telling you no! What makes you think so anyway? I just happened to see you talking to Lady Nozomi this morning. And I got the sense you were moonstruck by her. Moonstruck? That's right. Because I feel a little moonstruck when I'm with you. I get the sense you feel for Lady Nozomi the way I feel for you, Sir Takumi. What Kyoshika was saying was understandable, but it wasn't true. Why is he denying it so hard? I was not interested in Nozomi romantically. If I did, I wouldn't be caught up in this game. You're imagining things, Kurata. I had the same misunderstanding, but it's not like that. I see. But in that case, would you mind if I asked a few questions? Questions? I'll answer what I can. Do you like cute girls or beautiful girls? I know she's trying to figure out what I really want by asking me about my tastes, but between her and Nozomi, I can't tell which one is supposed to be the cute girl and which one is supposed to be the pretty girl. How does she categorize them in her head? Well, I don't need to try to answer correctly. I just need to answer honestly. But I've never thought about it before. Then think about it now! It's time to confront the truth inside of you that you've been ignoring. I don't think this is that serious of a question. But if I have to choose, maybe cute girls. Does this mean she thinks she's a pretty girl? Well, on to the next question. There's another? Yes, another, and another, then another, and another 4 others after that. Have at you, Sir Takumi. I will expose your taste in girls to the light of day, and you will awaken to the truths about yourself you've been blind to. Okay, that should be all of them. It's finally over. She really left no stone unturned. She started with typical questions like, do you prefer to be together all the time, or do you like your space? To completely pointless minutia like, do you prefer large or small feet? My brain was numb with exhaustion. Now I have a very comprehensive understanding. With some conditions notwithstanding, you'd like a large-chested maiden. What kind of defamatory profile did you come up with for me? No need to be ashamed. It's in the nature of all boys from birth. The fault doesn't lie with you. It wasn't a question of fault, but whatever. Do I get to grill you about your tastes while we're at it? You don't even need to ask. Excuse me? Why not?
だって
Well, so
拙
Takumi,
者の好みは
you're the encapsulation of all my tastes. I see. Oh. You don't know anything about him. You literally haven't even asked him a single question about himself.
総員
1、2、
Except for if he likes Nozomi. I felt relieved. Kyoshika didn't seem interested in dragging out the discussion about Nozomi any further today.
うん。
Do you mind if I ask you another question, Takumi? Not again. Oh, no. More this or that questions about your taste in women. Then that's fine. Okay then. Takumi, do you have some sort of dream? A dream? Yes, a dream. Or maybe I should say a goal in life. Something you need to do before you die, or something you feel you were born to do. A dream? I never really thought about it before, but in terms of goals, I want to survive these 100 days first. And after that, honestly, I have no idea. I see. What about you, Kyoshika? What are your dreams or your life's goals?
そうでござるな。夢というほど大層なものではないでござるが、家族が欲しいでござる。
Oh. I know that there are a lot of different ways to be a family, but I want an old-fashioned family. The kind of family you'd see in an old anime. I want to get married and have 3 children, and we all get along and never stop smiling. We might fight here and there, but we would soon make up, and on our days off, we'd all go on picnics. Aw. That's the kind of family I want. The kind of household I want to create. Kyoshika had told me she lived alone with her grandpa for a long time. I don't know how much that plays into her dream of a family, but I'm sure it has some correlation. From the bottom of my heart, I hope that dreams comes true for her. Then we need to get through these 100 days so you can make it happen. I suppose so. What's wrong? Oh, I was just hoping you'd read between the lines. Huh? What do you mean? Nothing at all! Okay. Now then, we're doing an extra set of practice swings today. What? Why? We want to survive our 100 days here, right? Then we must do as much training as we can to stand to do. Come, we begin.
お疲れマッホーすみのっち。
お疲れ魔法。
Mind if I cut to the chase? How's the romance with Kyoshika?
あ
Nothing's really changed. We're still having a good time together, but that's about it. Boys are so slow.
あ、
What do you mean? Did Kyoshika say something? Wouldn't you like to know? By the way, have you ever heard this wise saying? 1 plus 1 does not equal 2. For us, it equals 200! Because together we're 10 times stronger.
と
Huh? I think your math is a little off. Oh my god, my bad. I got my wise sayings mixed up. You have so much pro wrestling trivia up here, sometimes it gets mixed up. That's crazy. This is what I meant to say. Some may never be rewarded for putting in the effort, but you can be sure that anyone who was rewarded did put in the effort. These are the words of my spiritual teacher. It's simple, but rich in nuance, and it really sticks with you. Anyway, what are you trying to say exactly? My lips are sealed.
と
Huh? Let's just say the deadbolt is going to be clicking into place shortly. Well, you'll find out soon enough. You should look forward to it. Wink. Moko said a wink flying at me from across the table.
So
1、2、
1、2、3。
よーし、いい感じでござるよ。
ありがとうございます。
After we finished our practice swings, I decided to ask Kyoshika about what Moko said yesterday. Hey Kyoshika, Moko said something to me yesterday. It was a deep quote about people who have been rewarded putting in effort or something.
あ
Do you know what it's supposed to mean? Oh! Well, good heavens, who could possibly guess? Maybe it's something all shonen protagonists have in common?
あ、
I had her dead to rights. I knew Kyoshika was hiding something. Was Moko talking about Kyoshika after all? But if she doesn't want to talk about it, I won't push it. Moko told me I understand soon anyway. I'll just wait until I do. Enough of that. Do you remember what I said earlier about my dream of having a family? Yeah, of course. I forgot to ask, but what about you, Sir Takumi? Are you interested in marriage or family or whatever other options there are out there? I've never really thought about it, but I want to get married and have kids one day. I see. But I haven't thought about it as seriously as you have. Well, many people our age feel similarly to you. I've just been dreaming of a family like that for many years. She lived alone with her grandfather, who was also her master, until he passed away a few years ago. I guess that's more than enough reason to end up wanting a large family. My master was still in good health when I first realized I had this dream. As I mentioned before, I was training deep in the forest far from the village. However, I couldn't live completely isolated from the outside world, so a few times each year I went down to the village. When I'd walk through the residential area at dinner time, there was always this delectable smell. And it was always accompanied by the happy laughter of a family. Comparing their lives to mine didn't fill me with a burning jealousy or anything so dramatic, but I was a little envious. Every single time I went to the village, I'd feel that envy. Oh. There was something else that sealed the deal for me. A family wandered into the forest where my master and I lived. I was watching over them to make sure they weren't in trouble, but nothing bad happened. They were just there to have a picnic. They just happened to walk deep into the forest.
彼らはそこが拙者たちの修行場とも知らず、シートを敷いてそこにお弁当を広げた。いつもの修行場が一瞬で家族団らんの場になった。
Look at little Kyoshika. She's cute.
あの時ばかりは羨ましくて少し泣いてしまった。拙者が家族に憧れるきっかけとなったのは明確にあの瞬間であろうな。
But it bears repeating, of course. I loved my master and my life with him. Think of it as someone eating a delicious bowl of ramen, just remarking on how nice the curry seems at another table. I understand perfectly. My master loved me so much. I worry that it sounds like his love wasn't enough for me. Don't worry, I hear you loud and clear. I bet Kyoshika got her kind heart from her master. I feel grateful to him for blessing me with someone like her.
So
It! 1、2、3!
By the way, do you know what you want to name your kids? Not at all, do you? I was hoping you asked. Bat for a boy, Lin for a girl. Bat? Is that from something? Oh, is my reference too obscure? Does an average manga reader like you not know it? You've still got a long path ahead of you, Sir Takumi. Huh? I could swear I just heard the sound of some kind of meter going down. Oh no, was it checking your affection for me? No. Are you sure? You're not disgusted like after the scene where Zoro eats a mud rice ball? That disgusted you? Huh? You mean it didn't disgust you, Sir Takumi? Are you the kind who can eat food that fell on the ground then? How absolutely foul!
総員野蛮下劣な旧敵から愛する学園を守りぬ
Morning again. Off to the gym, I guess. This timing makes me feel like I'm being punished for letting my guard down. Back again, monsters! I'm going to slice and dice every last one of you and dump you in my curry! Oh, Invader Curry! This is an ingredient fetch quest now! Forget curry, we need to get them away from the school. Let's do this all together. That's right, we have no other choice. Everybody ready? Yes, let's all get through this together. Ready? Annihilate them. Empty your minds of all other thoughts. Got it. Everybody, let's fight to protect this school. Alright, we will be back. Alright, we are back. After that disappointing battle, we had a victory celebration to overcome our dissatisfaction. At this rate, we might be able to keep up this momentum all the way to day 100. I was feeling hopeful as our 63rd day Last Defense Academy came to its conclusion.
総員野蛮下劣な
She's late. That's unusual for her. Scratch that. It must be the first time ever. 5 minutes passed, then 10, but there was no sign of Kyoshika. Usually I'd barely make it on time and Kyoshika would be here to greet me, and yet... I'm tired, drained, exhausted, and completely done. Huh? I said I'm tired of romance, of fighting, and of everything else. I'm quitting this stupid game. I recalled how Kurata had exploded before she stopped coming over for a few days. Is it happening again? No, Kurata stopped coming because she suspected I had feelings for Nozomi. Nothing had happened that would make Kyoshika feel that way. Or at least, I don't think it did. So then why isn't she coming? Realizing worrying would get me nowhere, I decided to stop by her room. There was no answer, even after repeatedly pressing the intercom button. I had a bad feeling as I turned the doorknob. It wasn't locked. I decided to open it. Just then... Kyoshika? Kyoshika was passed out beside the door, breathing heavily. After making sure she had no external injuries, I called for Yugamu since he had medical knowledge. Then I called for Moko because I thought she might have some idea of what happened. The three of us moved Kyoshika to her bed and stood around her. It's okay, she's just exhausted. She'll be back on her feet in no time after a bit of rest. Exhausted? Looked to me like she was just living her life as usual. Sorry, this is my fault. What? How? Kyosuke asked me to do something just over a week ago. What do you want to talk about anyway? I was hoping you could train me. Train you? But you've been training daily with Takumi. Oh my god, don't tell me you found a passage for pro wrestling! That's not it. I want special training to become a bride. Oh dear. The other day I questioned Takumi about his taste in women. His profile showed me that his type is someone who is the polar opposite of myself. Aww. She's a cute girl. Not a pretty girl, she's a more adept in the kitchen than she is in bed. She's smart, not an airhead. She's got a big chest, not a flat one. Huh? I'm not sure that's the complete opposite of you. I know that just because he has type, it doesn't mean he can't like me.
本来のタイプと真逆でも不思議と恋心を抱くこともあるだろう。しかし、拙者は隅野殿と結ばれるためできうる限りのことはしたいのでござる。
Because he's in love with Nozomi, he's just stupid.
できる努力があるなら、それをせずに後悔するようなことはしたくないのだ。
I like your spirit. I accept. Let me help you out. So you were training her to be a bride? That's right. Cooking, washing up, putting on makeup. We even did bust increasing stretches in math classes. I see. I don't think that works. I couldn't take care of my own participant. I'm a failure of a game master. Oh, for the love of murder, don't take it so hard. I told you, it's just exhaustion. If that sounds scary, then let's just say she's a bit tired. She'll be fine with a bit of rest.
悪いのは拙者でござる。
マガドリ！
キョシカちゃん。
Bestie!
モコ殿が拙者の不調に気づかなかったのも致し方ないでござる。きっとモコ殿は拙者の不調に気づいたら修行の中止ないしはペースダウンを提案したでござろう。タイムリミットが迫っている中、拙者それはどうしても避けたくて、モコ殿に不調に気づかれぬようにと細心の注意を払っていたゆえ。
でも
別に誰にも責任はないってことでいいんじゃない？解釈次第では誰でも責任者として立候補できそうだけど、そんな選挙には何の意味もないよ。
We're stopping your training. Kyosuke, you need to focus on recovering. No more training with Takumi either. No! If you push yourself any harder, I'm pulling out the red card. I'll drag you off the field myself if I have to. How brutish! But it would be torture to make you waste your time just sleeping, so... Will you look after her, Takumi? Yeah, of course. Nami! Lady Moko! Okay, Yugamu. Let's leave these two lovebirds to their nest. Certainly. Poor Yugamu. They're gone. I'm sorry. Huh? What are you apologizing for, Takumi? You were working yourself so hard for me, right? I know we said we should stop trying to find someone to blame, but still. Kyoshika, I'm sorry, I feel so shamed and pitiful. Is there anything I can do for you? No, not at all. Everything is fine. There has to be something. Something I can do for Kyoshika. Huh? Huh? What's the matter? I swear I just heard a voice. No, I must be imagining things. Nami, will you stop standing in front of my screen?
So
キョシカちゃんの様子はどう？
問題ないよ。お粥を食べて今はぐっすり眠ってる。
そう。
I'm actually looking at OBS right now because Nami is standing right in front of my screen. I'm so unbelievably upset that this happened. Same. I never thought casually answering those questions would lead to anything like this. But still, even after everything that went wrong, I don't regret the bride training thing at all. What do you mean? Kyoshika absolutely signed whenever we had a session. He was excited to get a little closer to being your ideal woman. Makes me feel terrible. You should never change. Speaking of which, I'm auditioning for Grease. It's the theater company I joined is doing Grease, and it's like the worst representation of that. I'm just saying she deserved to be able to shine like that. Right. Shuba 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 kitty kitty kitty. So I'm getting my model updated, right? And I hope it's not too late, but I was gonna ask if they could do like a little chibi Nami or something, so whenever Nami comes over, I can like pop her on the screen. But I was gonna ask. Feels good to sweat again, doesn't it? Are you sure you're feeling well enough for this? I'm not worried in the least. I've had plenty of rest, and your rice porridge gave me the perfect injection of nutrients. I feel like I've consumed a magic bean that heals all wounds. I don't know what to make of that. My efforts to nurse her back to health weren't to thank her. It was all because of Kyoshika's natural stamina and ability to recover. She was back in top form. I want to apologize again for the trouble I caused. Don't. Some of the responsibility falls on me. No, let's not go down that road. Good idea. By the way, how would you feel about skipping training tomorrow? Oh, do you have other plans? I'll miss you, but I'll survive. No, it's something I want to do with you. With me? Picnic? Take her on a picnic. Oh, that'd be so cute.
So
Takumi, take her on a picnic. Come on, so Takumi, you're going to tell me what we're doing soon, right? Why in the world did you ask me to come to the cafeteria first thing in the morning? Remember how I asked you if there was anything I could do for you when you fainted? You said no, but I heard a voice. A voice? I have no idea whose voice it was, but it was saying Nick. Nick? I think it might have meant picnic. Oh! It's true, I was hoping that once I was good enough at cooking, I'd be able to make us boxed lunches and we could go on a picnic together. Did my inner voice slip out or something? No, I don't think that's what happened, but at any rate, let's do it. Let's bring a lunch and go for a picnic. But I'm still so bad at cooking. So bad that I can't even tell the difference between lettuce, green cabbage, and napa cabbage. I had no idea some mushrooms were bad for you until Lady Moko told me. We can make lunch together. I've never done it before either, but hey, we'll figure it out. Let's just make sandwiches, like literally picnic sandwich. Takumi, I'm surprised you just jumped headlong into something without a plan. I never thought the day would come when you of all people would call me out like that. There's no telling what might happen.
Ah,
I'm willing to take that risk. Okay, now presenting the Kyoshi and Taki cooking hour. Let's start.
なぜ三角形にならない？なぜ手にくっつく？これが俗に言う米騒動でござるか？
Yes.
そういえばおにぎりを上手に握るには握り方より米の炊き方が大事らしいぞ。
なんで炊き上がってから言うでござるか？後の祭りすぎるでござる。
Making lunch went just about how I imagined it would. Which is to say, not particularly well. But just as I expected, or maybe even more so, we had fun. We managed to stumble our way through completing the task of making lunch.
景色のせいかなんだか全然ピクニックって感じがしないな。
そうでござるか？拙者としては夢が叶って感無量。嬉しすぎて今にも泣き出してしまいそうでござる。
それは何よりだけど大げさだろ
ううん、ちっとも大げさなことなどござらん。ちっとも大げさなどでは。
It's actually really cute.
大丈夫か？
すまない。ついつい感極まってしまって。だって幸せすぎるゆえ。もしも叶うのならまた一緒にこんな風に出かけたいでござる。もちろんその時はもっともっと料理が上手になってて、隅野殿と2人じゃなくって子供が3人いて家族で。
I don't know what to say. Do I just agree? Do I tell her that's going too far? How do I even feel about it? The idea of a little family of 5 with me, Kyoshika, and 3 kids. It doesn't sound so bad. Just imagining it is getting me a little weepy too. But there's nothing I can say so long as I haven't worked out my feelings for Kyoshika. I feel so frustrated with myself. I just can't help it. I am liking this story a little better than Kurata's, actually, surprisingly. So I always find it when I give somebody like a funny voice purposely because they're kind of like a funny character, you know, like Kurata and Kyoshika, and then we have these serious scenes with them and I'm trying to keep using like the funny voice, but then like in a serious way. It's actually quite challenging sometimes. Maybe yesterday's picnic had been a good change of pace, because Kyoshika's swings today felt sharper than usual. Oh dear, I can't get over it. Over what? Yesterday! Even thinking about it now makes me so happy I could cry. I never imagined I'd experience something so joyous in my life. It was simply the best. What was your favorite part of our lunch yesterday, Sir Takumi? For myself, it was... Time had gone by in a flash. There's only 1 week remaining for my time with Kyoshika. The Kyoshika chapter would come to an end by day 75. I need to make my decision soon. I needed to find some kind of label for the way that I felt about Kyoshika. I've made up my mind. Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Just talking to myself. Interesting that Tsubasa's will go to the end, basically, right? So, even if we reject Tsubasa, we won't have time with Nozomi. Unless I'm wrong. Unless it goes to day 90. Today would be another day as usual. Or so I thought. I've been waiting for you, Sir Takumi. Oh? Am I late? No, I just came too early. The anticipation was making me restless. Anticipation of what? Sir Takumi, will you do me the honor of fighting me? Huh? You mean like sparring? No, this will be a true battle in some sense. A battle for love. What do you mean? Pardon my selfishness, but my master once told me something. He told me that my partner in life's journey must be someone stronger than I. So before I tell you how I feel, before I give you my confession, I would like to duel. You can tell me how you feel once I make my confession. But first, I'd like to be sure you're a man who's worthy of my feelings. Okay. All right then. Are you prepared? Yeah. To avoid injuries, we swapped our blades from bambooed swords and then faced off. The time has come. We fight. Kyoshika was earnest in her swordplay. She wasn't trying to just hand me her confession by throwing the fight. She was serious about winning, but so was I. No matter what my answer might be, I had to seize the win. But sure enough, I grunted, overwhelmed by Kyoshika's offense.
なかなかやるでござるな。
修行の成果かもな。
頼もしいではないか。だが軽いでござる。
Deflector to the right! Huh? It happened again. I could swear I heard a voice. As directed, I deflected her bambooed sword to the right. Kyoshika had been just about to move in that direction when she lost her balance. I brought my bamboo stick down towards Kyoshika and gently tapped her on the crown of her head. I should have expected as much from you, Sir Takumi. The way you simply directed the motion of my blade. Truly, softness can conquer might. I know now that my strength is inferior to yours. That was just luck. It was all thanks to that voice. But who was it anyway? Whatever it was, victory is yours, Sir Takumi. You may have been my opponent, but I'm very proud. Now then, without further ado... Wait a sec! I reflexively opened my mouth to protest. I need a bit more time to think, please. Fine. 3 days. I'll wait 3 days. I can't bear to wait any longer. All right. That was all I could say in the moment. It's a beautiful day.
適当なこと言うなよ。めちゃくちゃ曇りだぞ。
Moko's one of my favorite voices to do, so
そうかしら。
I don't like when she talks for me.
空どころか空気中の塵からして春めいてるような気がしない？
I had a feeling I knew what she meant. You must have heard from Kyoshika. Yes, she said she told you. More accurately, she announced she would confess. Difference. Tomato, tomato. That's a matter of perspective, but sure. Well, do you know how you're going to respond? No. Just like when I was with Karada, I don't know how I feel about Kyoshika. They're my own emotions, but I can't just pin them down. You sir are indecisive, Takumi. My heart would have had an immediate answer. Do people usually know when they really like someone? If your soul burns hot when you think of them, then you like them. If it doesn't, then you don't. Simple as that. So basically, the routes where he says yes to them is the bad end because he's not being honest with his true self. But that's just my own personal definition of what it means to like someone. I hate to say it because it's so cliche, but love comes in all shapes and sizes. There are some people for whom love is defined by how much they want to kill someone. So you'll just have to define what it means for yourself. Define what it means for myself, huh?
So
1、2、
1、2、 さ
There I was, training with Kyoshika. As if she hadn't just told me the day before yesterday that she would soon confess. Yesterday, Moko relayed a message from her after our meeting. Oh, that reminds me. Kyoshika wants to keep training as usual until she confesses. She told me to let you know, since she forgot to mention it. I was there swinging my sword as per her request. I didn't mind it in the least. But I didn't understand one thing. What was on Kyoshika's mind when she made this request? Does she think I'm slow? Plagued with worry? I asked her for myself after our training. Why did you want us to continue our training? I got the impression you might want some distance during this period of uncertainty. It just feels normal. Like everything else just a routine for you? No! Of course I'm thinking about how you respond to my confession. Right. But I feel like if we just spent a bit more time together...
少しでも自分のことを好きになってもらおうと思うのは普通のことでござろう。
Yeah.
なんで敬語
Why are you being so reserved?
心の距離が冷えちゃ
Sorry,
った
she's talking still. Actually, though, I just didn't think she'd say anything so cute. It made me so embarrassed that I couldn't answer properly.
So
Morning again. Man, I was appalled by how much I let my guard down. I smacked my cheeks and fired myself up on the way to the war room. So Takumi, shall we depart? Yeah, no problem. Everyone, are you ready? Aye aye, sir. Let's mow these invaders down. Ooh, don't forget about me. I want to pull off some headshots and get a new high score. Okay, everyone, here we go. Defensive battle initiate. All right, we shall be back. All right. After the fight, we dragged our tired bodies back to the school. The final battle was drawing closer. And not just in our fight with V. I had to extract an answer out of my feelings by tomorrow. I had to figure out how I felt about Kyoshika. I feel like this one was shorter than Kurata's. Hi, that's fine.
総員今日も偉大な人類
As soon as I woke up, I remembered what day it was. This was Kyoshika's final attempt at victory. A day that needed me to make an important decision. For better or for worse, the Kyoshika chapter comes to a close tomorrow. Yeah, this is the end. But am I going to choose the ending? Do I like her? Are my feelings for her romantic? My answer would determine the future. Our future. The way I feel about Kyoshika is... So Takumi, I've waited so long. Really? It's just a bit earlier than usual. I was so nervous I couldn't get to sleep. But I couldn't afford to accidentally fall asleep and miss my moment on a momentous day like today. So I waited here all night. Oh, but I don't have any off-putting body odors. I took a bath with the Holy Jumanji sword before I came. It's a grand occasion after all. I wouldn't neglect my personal care. Doesn't she get rusty if you bathe together? More importantly, are you prepared? Prepared to receive my confession? Yes, of course. Now then, have at thee. Prepare for Kyoshika Mogadori's confession of love. As you are aware, everything started because I dreamed about you. I was certain my dream meant that our fates were intertwined. Then once this game started, I got to spend time with you. My feelings grew for you with each passing day. They're so intense now that I worry about what happens if it's all for naught.
でも
But no matter
次の
how,
殿がどんな答えをくれようとも無駄になることはないから どっちになっても拙者の隅野殿への気持ちは宝物のままだから。だから言うね、隅野殿、大好きでござる。拙者と付き合ってください。
She had tried to overcome her fear and work up some courage, but it didn't seem like it was quite enough. She was on the verge of tears, but she'd managed to do it. She shared her feelings with me. Kyoshika Magadori, the naive girl who was a little too happy-go-lucky. A symbol of energy whose someone makes me smile whenever we're together. But someone who in reality knows the pain of loneliness better than anyone. The way I feel about Kyoshika is... Alright, we'll do like we did last time. We'll say yes and then we'll say no. But we'll finish the Kyoshika chapter this time. I didn't realize. Accept them. I still don't understand why Tsubasa gets a little bit when she had one in another route. Kyoshika, I like you too. Wait! That cannot be! I can't cook, I'm bad at math, and I'm always saying weird things. I'm not good enough. That's not true. I like you, Kyoshika. Aww. Well then, can I ask you for something? What is it? I've always dreamed of how my confession would go, and I want you to make it a reality. Honestly, I was taken aback by the request, but I'd do anything to make her happy. From now on, I was going to dedicate my life to that goal. I pushed down my hesitation and told Kyoshika what I knew she wanted to hear.
じゃあ結婚すっか。
I love how it's like a manga.
だ
Is right now okay? There's never been a better time. This is all I've ever wanted. I'm so overwhelmed with emotion, it's making me dizzy. Okay. I'm glad you're happy. Well, then that means... Yeah. Was it because I'd already done it in a dream? I was supposed to be my first kiss, but it didn't feel that way. I felt like I'd finally gone back to the place I was always meant to be. Like the future that was meant for me had finally become reality. Please take care of Kyoshika. Huh? What's the matter? Actually, though, I knew it. That voice. No, it couldn't be. Kyoshika was the only one who could hear the Holy Jumanji sword. Are you telling me that it actually talks to her? Is this what we're getting? But I'd hoped that really was what I heard just now. If the sword recognized me as a worthy man and trusted me with Kyoshika, I'd be happy. I've got this. Just then, the alarm sounded, almost as if it was trying to test my resolve. We'd survive this for sure. They had no chance against the two of us together. And in order to secure a happy future for Kyoshika, I would have to survive until day 100 no matter what it took.
俺新興生命せっかくいいところだったというのに。
行くぞ。続きは終わってからだ。
Ooh.
続きっていい意味でござるか。拙者の思う続きと隅野殿の続きは同じ続きでござるか。
いや、多分違う。
Even if we weren't always on the same wavelength, we'd still decided we wanted to be together forever. It might take some time, but we'd do all the things Kyoshika wanted to do. I would do whatever it took to give her the memories and the life that she'd always wanted. Every time... Well, no, I really liked the Tsubasa one, but we had an entire route where it built up. So, you know. Alright, so I'm gonna do this now instead of later because... Reject. This one might make me feel worse than Kurata's. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kyoshika. I just don't feel the same. That's honestly, like I said, a better ending because he doesn't. I see.
でも隅野殿のことを好きになってよかったでござる。この気持ちのせいで眠れない夜もあったが、それでも隅野殿を思うと楽しかった。一緒にいるともっと最高に嬉しい気持ちになった。
So, I hope that you will continue to be my friend and comrade. Okay. Well then, so be it. I will make my gallant exit and think of how I might make you regret this decision. Even the Holy Jumanji sword is telling me I'm letting go of a great catch here. Farewell. The next time we meet, I want to see that lovely smile of yours. It hurt knowing Kyoshika was forcing herself to be cheerful. But he had no right to ask her to do anything differently. I got rejected. It's been a while, pervert samurai girl. Lady Kulada! Stop crying! That mopey face makes you look pathetic and miserable. But I found a nice place. Come with me. Oh, she's gonna take her to the spicy food now. Huh? What kind of place? Wait, don't leave me! Spicy food?
やっぱり拙者に魅力が足りなかったのかな。拙者が世間知らずでちょっとエッチなくらいしか取り柄がないから。
キャラじゃないから1回しか言わないわよ。大丈夫。バカで抜けてるけどあんたはいい女よ。あんたがいるだけでその場の空気が明るくなる。あんたみたいな女こそ一生の伴侶にふさわしいわ。
クララ。
クララ殿、ありがとう。嬉しいでござる。でも
わかるわよ。今のは隅野に言ってほしかったわね。
Like all my rejected ladies gonna be lining up there. But Tsubasa already has a happy ending in another route, and if this is a different world thing, then she has a happy
今日は
ending.
朝まで飲み明かしましょう。マスター、同じの。
Moko, I kind of blame you for this as well. So, if Moko's so great at romance, she would 1000% know that Takumi has feelings for Nozomi. All right, we'll wait until it specifically says that our Kyoshika route is over. There was no need for me to rush this morning. I didn't have to get dressed and head for the gym. Not only did I not need to, but it was a bad idea. It would just makes me feel like I was dwelling on the past. I felt the same way I did after my time with Kurata. I don't regret not choosing Kyoshika. It was just about being true to my feelings. If doing what my heart wanted to do was the right choice, then I made the right choice. I can be proud of myself. But there was a dark sensation swirling around in my chest. Maybe I felt apologetic, guilty, or remorseful. The same way I did with Kurata. But that only goes for the mix of emotions inside of me. What's different is that I'm still thinking about Kyoshika's face. Her cheery voice. I'd literally just finished telling myself I'd made the right choice. But 1 second later, and here I am anxiously wondering if I was actually wrong. So I think this is when the Tsubasa route will start. So let's save it
総員
here.
起床時間
And continue next time. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Jenny!